Jerusalem. A city of ancient stones, a city of whispered prayers and secrets, so many secrets buried deep. Just when you think you know its story, it surprises you. Again and again. Imagine this, an ordinary day. The sun beats down, the dust flies, then a shout, something incredible, a tiny glint of gold, a discovery that stops everyone. The air crackles with excitement. What is it? How old could it be? Archaeologists gather around, their hearts pound. This isn't just any find. This feels different, special, a small object, but it screams history. It whispers tales of a forgotten time, a time almost lost to memory. This little ring, a golden secret pulled from the earth after centuries. Think about that moment. Pure discovery. 1 minute, just dirt and rubble. The next, a connection to the distant past. This amazing find didn't happen by accident. It was part of a careful excavation right in the heart of Jerusalem, the city of David, a place layered with history. Imagine peeling back the centuries, one by one, like pages in a book. That's what archaeologists do. Slowly, meticulously, patiently. They search for clues, for answers, beneath the bustling modern streets. The team was working under an old building, digging down, deeper and deeper, through Roman layers, through Second Temple layers, past evidence of kings and conquerors. Each scoop of earth could reveal anything, a piece of pottery, an ancient coin, or if you're really lucky, something truly extraordinary. Like this ring, it's a treasure hunt through time, and the stakes are incredibly high. The process is painstaking. It's not glamorous, it's hard work under the hot sun, sifting through tons of earth, brushing away dust with delicate tools. Every find is recorded, mapped, photographed. It's like a giant, complex puzzle. So, how old is this ring? Experts say it's about 2,300 years old. That places it in the Hellenistic period. What does that mean? Let me tell you, this was a time of huge change. The world was being reshaped, redefined by one man mostly, Alexander the Great. His armies swept across the known world, bringing Greek culture, Greek language, Greek ideas. It was a cultural earthquake. Jerusalem was caught up in this whirlwind. It wasn't a quiet, isolated city. It was a crossroads, a melting pot. Jewish traditions were strong, deeply rooted, but Greek influence was creeping in. New styles of art, new ways of thinking. Imagine the tension, the excitement, the fear. A city trying to find its way between its ancient heritage and the powerful new global culture. Daily life in Hellenistic Jerusalem, what was it like for the people then? They walked these same streets, well, older versions. They saw the same sky, worried about their families. Perhaps they saw new buildings going up, with Greek columns, and new fashions appearing. Some embraced the changes, others resisted. It was a dynamic, vibrant time, full of opportunity. Section 4, a tiny treasure's tale craftsmanship from antiquity. Let's talk about the ring itself. It's small, very delicate, made of gold, still shining after all this time. Gold doesn't corrode, it endures. That's why it was so valued, then and now. It's a symbol of wealth, of status, of beauty. Imagine it new, gleaming on someone's hand, a tiny beacon of light. This wasn't just any piece of jewelry, it was special, precious. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Remember, this was made 2,300 years ago. No modern tools, no fancy machines, just skilled hands and incredible artistry. It's a testament to the artisans of the Hellenistic period. They knew how to work metal, how to create beauty that lasts. This ring might have been simple in design, or it might have held a tiny gemstone, perhaps a deep red garnet or a carnelian. What about the stone? Often these rings had them. The report mentioned it was set with a red stone, possibly a garnet, as was common. These stones weren't just for decoration, they often had meaning, symbolism. Red could symbolize passion or protection, or maybe it was just the owner's favorite color. We can only speculate, but it adds to the mystery. Section 5. Who wore this golden band? A personal mystery. So who was the owner of this ring? This is where the real detective work begins, and where our imaginations can take flight. Was it a beloved child from a wealthy family, someone important in Hellenistic Jerusalem? Gold wasn't common for everyone. This points to a certain level of status, a family that could afford such a luxury, perhaps a merchant, or a city official, or someone connected to the temple. How was it lost? This is the big question. Did it slip off a small finger during play? Children lose things. It happens all the time. Imagine a child running through ancient streets, laughing, playing, unaware, and then the ring is gone, vanished. Or was it dropped in a moment of haste, perhaps during a time of trouble or upheaval? Jerusalem has seen its share of those. A sudden flight, a moment of panic. Picture the scene, the sadness of losing it. If it was a child, there might have been tears. A frantic search, but the ring was gone, swallowed by the earth, hidden by dust. It lay there, undisturbed, as seasons changed, as empires rose and fell above it, as centuries turned into millennia. Section 6, more than just gold piecing together the past. This discovery, it's more than just a pretty ring, it's more than just gold, it's a vital piece of Jerusalem's immense puzzle. Each find like this adds a new detail, a new color to the picture of the past. It helps us understand life in ancient times, what people valued, how they lived, what their world looked like. This ring is a messenger from that world, carrying stories we are just beginning to hear. What does it tell us about Hellenistic Jerusalem? It confirms the presence of wealth. It shows that Greek styles and influences were real, even in a city known for its strong traditions. It suggests that some people were adopting these new ways, wearing jewelry inspired by Greek fashion. This wasn't a backwater. It was connected. It was part of a larger Hellenized world. This tiny ring helps prove that. It's solid evidence, tangible proof. And there's the personal connection. This ring belonged to someone, a real person, maybe a child, as we discussed. It's not just an abstract historical fact. It's a link to an individual life, someone who laughed, cried, dreamed. Section 7, the whispers of history. What does it all mean? So what does this discovery mean for today? How does it change our understanding of Jerusalem? It adds another layer, another texture to the already complex story of this city. It reinforces the idea of Jerusalem as a cosmopolitan center. Even 2,300 years ago, it wasn't isolated, it was connected, influenced by global trends like Greek culture. This ring is a tiny ambassador from that era, reminding us of the city's diverse past. The full story of this ring, we might never know it completely. That's the nature of archaeology and of history. There will always be unanswered questions, mysteries that remain unsolved. Who exactly was the owner? What were their hopes, their fears? How precisely did they lose this precious item? These details are likely lost to time. But that doesn't make the find less important. This is where you come in. What do you think happened? Let your imagination wander. Picture that child, that young woman in ancient Jerusalem, wearing this ring. What was their life like? What story does this ring tell you? These artifacts don't just belong in museums. They belong in our collective imagination. They invite us to think, to wonder, to connect. Jerusalem's past is an endless source of discovery.